What's up everybody, Jason Cole here with rcgroups.com, and we're taking a look at the new Eachine Goggles 2 FPV video goggles. Now, I'll say this right off the bat, these are my new favorite head mount display box style goggles that's available right now. These things are really great, and they've upgraded it from the Goggles 1, which I did a review on last year, and which I really liked. And then I've got my head plays here that were my go-to favorites, but now this has taken over and is my go-to FPV video goggles. Now, why is that? So it's a fairly similar design, it's a similar shape to the original Goggles 1, but when you pick this thing out of the box, it is so lightweight. Like, I thought it was missing the screen and the receiver, and I thought it was just an empty shell. It's that lightweight. It'll blow your mind when you pick these things up. And so that makes it really comfortable when you're wearing it, and you can wear it all day for flying sessions. Now, it does come with some extra foam faceplates. You get a nose faceplate, you get an HDMI cable, you get some screen wipes, you get all this stuff in there. It comes with a 2200 milliamp hour battery, which is all great, but it's really about the functionality of this unit along with how comfortable it is to wear. So now we've got a diversity receiver, and it comes with a patch antenna and an omni circular polarized antenna. This is right-handed. So diversity receiver, that's on my list of things that I want in a set of video goggles. On the side here, we've got our menu buttons, we've got an HDMI input. On the Goggles 1, it had this headphone jack here, which you could do audio out to a set of headphones if you wanted. And that is the same here, except that this is now also an audio video in port. So you can now come in from a different receiver if you wanted to run 1.3 gigahertz receivers, or if you have to use a quadversity setup at an event, you can now plug right in just like you can with a set of Fat Sharks and get your signal that way, which is awesome. We still got a 1080p HD screen inside. The magnification is not adjustable, so if your eyes don't work for this, then it's just not going to work. Maybe you can modify it to fit some glasses if that helps for you. This works perfectly for my eyes. And the best part about this for me is that they now have an Osd integrated. So I'll see the battery voltage as well as the exact frequency that the receiver is tuned into, which is awesome for me because sometimes you'll be tuned in maybe 5 or 10 megahertz off, and it'll actually pick up and show you the signal in the goggles. You take off and fly, and then you get 30 yards out, and all of a sudden the screen goes to snow. Which is the other nice thing about these goggles is the Eachine Goggles 1 had a black screen issue, and the signal degraded, it would go black, where these ones will not do that. They go to snow, so you can see even the faintest signal and keep flying. But having that frequency on the Osd is just a killer feature for me. I really like it. It's an auto scan receiver, so you can just tap the button and you can see the channel scan on the display, and it just is really nice to use. So it just locks right into the strongest signal. If you're not on the right frequency, you can tell and try it again and get on the one you need to be on. Now, it does come with a little bit different kind of a LiPo pack. This is basically a 2-cell 2200 milliamp hour LiPo. It uses the standard power jacks there. I usually cut these off and run Deans on mine, but I may leave this. We'll see what the runtime is on this battery. Should be pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and power on a transmitter and show you what the signal looks like, and we'll kind of compare all three goggles that I have on the table here right now. Okay, so we're powered on, and while the Goggles 1 and the Goggles 2 both have a 1080p display, running analog, you don't really see the benefits of that. It just is nice and crystal clear. So this is the Goggles 1. I don't really see a big difference between that and the new Goggles 2. They both just look really good. You get that nice wide 72-degree field of view, and you can set it from 16:9 to 4:3 if you want, make it a little bit smaller inside there. But you compare that with the head plays, which are also really nice. Now it's only a 720p screen on the head plays, but when you're running analog, it's not a big noticeable difference. Where you will notice the difference is if you want to use the HDMI in on these and connect it to a computer, you're going to be able to see a 1080p, nice HD feed in there. If you want to run a simulator, watch some movies, you can do that as well with the goggles too. But when you can see the OSD there, so there's the channel and the bottom right, and you got the battery voltage in the bottom left in red. It's not distracting, but it's there if you want to see it. And for me, the way these things feel on my face, as comfortable as they are, as light as they are, with a diversity receiver, that OSD on the screen, it's nearly my perfect set of goggles. It's certainly the best pair that I've tried so far. And the only thing that I would like to see added for me personally would be a built-in DVR. If I could get that, that's my ultimate FPV setup right now. Other guys may want adjustable magnification screens to fit their eyes, so that's going to be a personal individual thing for you. But right now these are awfully close to what I'm looking for in an FPV video goggles. So hope you like this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and be sure to check out the comment section below. We're going to have the full review link to the Goggles 2. It's online at rcgroups.com, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.